It was 2008 that the last time Sheridan and Eastmoor Academy played each other, when Eastmoor beat Sheridan in the second round of the playoffs. Tonight, the stakes were much higher. MVL reporter Rebekah Markovitz saw if Sheridan was able to get its revenge.
Both these teams pulled huge upsets to get here, Blake. Sheridan seeded 6th beat the 2nd and 3rd seeded teams, and Eastmoor seeded 4th beat number 1 seed Bishop Hartley. Tonight was the battle of the underdogs, but only one team could move on. Sheridan fans brought out the cowbells, the larger-than-life player heads, and this game was just about larger-than-life. 3 minutes into the game, it's General's 8th play of their drive, and Ethan Heller runs the ball for 43 yards. It's 7-0, and he celebrates a full airplane. But no less than 2 minutes later, the Warriors face 3 and 16, and the pass is caught by Rashawn Harper, who takes it all the way to the 8-yard line. He sets up this scoring play. Kylan Birchmore plows the defense and makes it into the end zone. The extra point is no good, so it's 7-6. There's not a whole lot of action in the first half, but that changes in the beginning of the second. Eastmoor has the ball, but Nick Rinaldi intercepts the pass, and he has a 10-yard return. And 6 plays later, Ethan Heller throws a dime to Adam Boyle, who is wide open in the corner of the end zone. It's 14-6. But again, Eastmoor comes back just 2 minutes later. Edwards turns on the wheels for 21 yards, and he is in the blue. It's 14-12. Sheridan goes 3 now, and it's another Edwards play. It might look the same as the last, but it's not. He's just that good at running the ball down the sideline, and that puts the Warriors up 18-14. They go on to win 20-14.
Well, the way you made it sound, Rebekah, was these teams were very evenly matched, and this seemed like a really close kind of back and forth game all throughout.
It was, Blake, but these kind of exciting games where it comes down to the last few minutes is what we like to see in the playoffs.
Yeah. So what was the deciding factor in this game?
I mean, Eastmoor just had more offensive opportunities, and Savon Edwards Jr. was just killing it on offense. His speed was unmatched. He had 2 of the 3 Warrior touchdowns. He even dislocated his shoulder late in the 3rd and continued to play.
How did that Sheridan defense hold up?
They did a great job holding off the Warriors. Late in the first half, the defense held Eastmoor at the 2-yard line to keep them from taking the lead, and they had 2 interceptions in the second. Ultimately, the Generals just couldn't move the ball on offense. They tried to move down the field with deep passes, but had 8 incomplete passes and only 3 complete in the first half.
So it's the end of the road for Sheridan, but what can the Generals take away from this season?
They are MVL champions and made it to the regional finals. And I want to take a look back at the team's top players in the regular season. Ethan Heller beat 2 school records and had over 1,700 passing yards. Jacob Rhodes finished with over 45 receptions for 410 yards. And Will Hamilton led in rushing yards with over 420 yards. Cole Casto was the leading scorer, having scored a total of 71 points. And Alec Ogle led in punt returns with 18 returns for almost 300 yards. It is Eastmoor Academy who will move on to the state semifinals. This will be their 2nd appearance in the state semis since 2018. Unfortunately for Sheridan, it is the end of the road, but it was certainly a season to be proud of.
Nothing for those boys out in Thornville to hang their heads about. Rebekah, great job all season long.